Joining us now is Dr. Joseph Capizzi, professor of moral theology and ethics. Doctor, thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure.
What do you think the legacy of Pope Benedict will be, and why is it so complex?
Honestly, I think it's less complex than people make it out to be. I suspect his primary legacy will be in the area of his theological contribution, both as a theologian before he became Pope and then what he was able to do as Pope. He was legitimately a brilliant man and probably one of the most important Catholic theologians of the past 125 years or more.
And what will his track record be remembered as when it comes to the sex abuse scandal in the church?
Well, that's one where, first of all, it's not my area of expertise. But secondly, I think people are going to realize more and more that for his time, he did about as much as any pope had ever done. And to some extent, I think we all have to admit the church has not done enough. But I don't think that this is an area where Pope Benedict is going to be singled out as somebody who is problematic.
And many considered Benedict's views to be on the conservative side. But as you do mention, on the other hand, he promoted environmental protection. He criticized capitalism during the 2008 financial crisis. Do you think those moves paved the way for the Catholic Church to perhaps adopt more liberal views on other issues later on, like same-sex relationships?
I think what you see with his views is the limitations of characterizing people as conservative or liberal when we're talking about popes or Catholic theology. Pope Benedict followed the theology where it led him. He was always ordered towards the truth. And for him, the truth was that the best way to understand the approach to the world was by thinking about the problems that it was facing in terms of ecology or financial issues. And some of those problems he was, progressive, in our terms. But on others, he was very concerned about the tradition of the church.
And the Vatican also announced today Benedict's funeral will take place next week in St. Peter's Square. How might his funeral be different than one of a sitting pope?
Well, obviously, they're saying it's going to be presided over by a current pope, so that it makes it unique in the history of the Catholic Church. We just don't have occasions where a prior pope who's passed away is having his replacement be the presider over his funeral. So that will make it unique, and that there won't be any conclave afterwards will also distinguish it from almost all of the funerals before his.
Certainly. Dr. Joseph Capizzi, I really appreciate your time this evening. Thank you.
My pleasure to be with you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.